he profit from all of this? He would be able to use the prosecutor as his puppet. Essentially, he'd acquire unchecked authority over all investigations. Do you mean to tell me that despite the chief's formidable appearance, he plays with puppets? This man is okay. He's either not all there or he's just a little stupid. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. Why did it skip it? Okay, well, whatever. Admitted, Chief, you assisted Lana Skye in forging evidence motive to appoint her as chief prosecutor so you could control her. This man has 1 IQ and he's sharing it with the bailiff who doesn't exist. 1 brain cell shared between the two, and also one of those people doesn't exist. Little from column A, little from column B. Yeah, a little bit of both. Right, oh my boy, you have quite an imagination. Let me ask you something. No, I don't want you to be able to ask me any questions. Moving on. Do you have any proof of this, that I controlled Lana? For example, is Lana testifying that I've done such a thing? No, but that would be impossible if she was like, you know what I mean? Like, if you were blackmailing her, basically, like, why would she be like, actually, yeah, I'm gonna testify against this guy? She's keeping quiet to protect Emma. There's no way she'd testify. So, I'm afraid without any proof, this all amounts to nothing more than mere conjecture. I don't even understand the point of this entire setup. Emma killed this dude on accident. Yeah. Really something, really a special case. This is also what happened in this incident. Of course I'm talking about the murder of Detective Bruce Goodman. The chief prosecutor's been acting strange throughout this entire trial. Almost as if someone has been controlling her. He's got a point. Worthy, you'd better watch your tongue. Finally a person who knows what conjecture means. Yeah. They do throw that word around a lot. I wouldn't want you to get hurt. Just what do you mean? That's like the 3rd time today he's been threatening someone. Not only that, but the chief is now making Lana take the rap to cover up his involvement. I believe it. I said order. Stop threatening me, I'm sensitive. That would be me. Mr. Wright, you can't be serious. This is an affront to the highest ranking officer in our law enforcement agency. To accuse the chief of police of blackmail and murder? That's impossible. Okay, you suck. You suck, you suck, you suck. You all fucking suck. Everyone except for Phoenix and Edgy suck. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you, I'm out. Lay it on us, Edgeworth. Come on with the theatrics. It's too late, Mr. Wright. There's no turning back for us now. Dude, hell yeah, I love this. They're in it together, you know? They're coming to the truth together. It's always better that way. Looks like he's the one who's decided to go through with this. Can you prove this, Mr. Wright? The chief is involved. You think Emma's still unconscious on the floor? Yes, absolutely. No one went to go check on that poor girl, and she's just laying at Gant's feet. Regardless of his rank or title, Chief Gant is just a man. The question is he a criminal? I believe the evidence will tell. Dude, hell yeah, go Edgeworth. So well spoken. Alright then, let's see what Mr. Wright's got. It better be good. Show us this evidence. Maybe the screwdriver? Oh my god. Okay. I didn't get it. Try to think back to what happened in the evidence room 4 days ago. Oh, duh. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about the fucking thing. Yeah. The one that shows who entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. There was one ID on the list we couldn't determine the owner of yesterday. There's no way you can prove that's my card number. It's your number. Just fucking straight up. Don't question me. It's your number. The safe in Chief Gant's office requires a code to open. A 7-digit code. I'm afraid so, Your Honor. The code was 7777777. Same as the remaining ID card number on that list. Chief Gant? Yeah, we broke him! We broke him! That's so satisfying. That's so satisfying. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime. Chief Gant, what do you have to say? Nothing. The defense's search of my... should now steal his identity. Step 1, expose Chief Gant as a murderer. Step 2, steal his identity. Step 3, profit. The defense's search of my office was in violation of the regulations, and I will demand Mr. Wright be punished to the maximum extent of the law. But right now, this court demands an explanation from you about the use of this ID card. Yeah. Get frazzled, old man. You entered the evidence room on the day of the crime? What about it? I'm chief of police, whether it's the evidence room or the bathroom. What's the difference? I can go wherever I want. When you entered the room, were you alone? I always go to the bathroom alone, as I do with the evidence room. Can't stand this guy. His skin do be matching his suit. Do you think when he goes and gets his spray tan, he just holds up his suit and he's like, give me the ugliest fucking orange you could possibly have? Imagine wearing a suit that literally matches your skin tone. Cringe. Detective Goodman wouldn't have happened to be with you that day, would he? Of course not. Why would he be? I hadn't seen him in days. You hadn't seen him in days? Chief Gant, I'm afraid you've just undone yourself. On that day, you had to have met with Detective Goodman. What do you mean? Objection. No, it isn't, Your Honor. This trial's purpose is to determine the truth. Hell yeah. If Chief Gant met the victim on the day of the crime, then we need to determine one thing. What transpired during that meeting? In that case, Mr. Wright, I'm going to have to ask you for evidence. Show us proof that the victim went to meet Chief Gant on the day of the crime. It was probably at the award ceremony, right? Or no? Okay, this one I really don't know. What proof is there? I don't know, maybe that? I don't think that's it. Maybe the fucking, oh my god, shut up. Shut up, I'm trying to do something. Okay, maybe the thing where he was filing something that he lost? Judge is hitting his gavel to join into the conversation, yeah. Instead of doing it for normal judge reasons, he's just like, hey, listen to me. Which I guess could also be considered normal judge reasons. Detective Goodman lost his ID card on the day of the crime. Actually, Jake Marshall stole it. Well, actually, so Detective Goodman filled out a lost item report. He would have had to give that report to the chief of police. Yet you are in possession of the report, which means you can't be sure if he filed it. He filed it. How do you know, I ask? How do I know, you ask? Because he needed to enter the evidence room that day. Yes, to transfer the evidence out. Detective Goodman took the form to you, Chief Gant. Then, you accompanied the detective to the evidence room. Oh, shit, dude. There's no other way the murderer and Detective Goodman could have entered the room. Hold on. Let me guess what you're going to say next. I, the chief of police, murdered poor Goodman. I fucking hate that kind of... I hate that kind of speech pattern with situations like this where they're like, oh, hold on. I have a physical need to have the upper hand in every fucking conversation. So I'm going to say it before you get to say it because that gives me more power in the conversation. And it makes it seem like it would be silly for you to suggest it now because I already said it. It's like a specific thing I've thought about before. It irritates me. This is totally the type of guy that would do that, though. But wait, the chief didn't necessarily need to accompany him to the evidence room. He could have just lent him his ID card. Yes. Now that you mention it... Oh. Sorry, but that's not possible. According to the record, your card was only used once. Yet you showed us your ID card earlier. If you had really lent it to Detective Goodman... it would have been found on his body. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. We really got him. The murder was most likely a spur-of-the-moment crime, for no one in their right mind would choose the police department as a place to commit murder. He's an electric type. Yeah. After the murder, you contacted Lana at the prosecutor's office. Why? To dispose of Detective Goodman's body, of course. You're forgetting, Mr. Wright. I love that he's objecting to also, like, agree with us, kind of. Like, to be like, yeah, no, you're right, but you're missing something. That the victim's body was discovered in the prosecutor's office's parking lot. How did he manage to move it there? I was at the police department the entire day, you know. And everyone's aware that Lana stayed at the prosecutor's office after the ceremony. Everyone except me, it seems. Still, you're the chief of police. You have an entire police force at your disposal. Oh, so you think I just ordered an officer to do it? Hey, you, take this here dead body over to the prosecutor's office? I don't think so. Chief Gant, you left all the evidence we need to prove how you moved the body to the prosecutor's office. All this time I thought it was just a useless clue taking up space. I kind of feel like it's the... the ticket? Maybe not. Oh, okay. There we go. Parking stub. You mean... the body was found in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. I think it's obvious what happened. The body was moved by that car. You mean I carried the victim's body? Man, everyone is just having a really traumatic day. This is a tough one. But wait, even you know, I didn't plan on returning to my office. After this, I can tell you right now exactly what that was. Tell me why. This is why I like this one. You like this one because it's the most trauma inflicted on everyone. You get fucked. You get... That's so funny. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. Everyone's getting fucked. That's so funny. He told me he wanted me to keep it here. Dude, I fucking called it. This game does make you feel a little bit, like, geniusy. What you were really taking to the prosecutor's office was not the screwdriver. Everyone gets a slice of trauma today. Trauma's on the menu, boys. Detective Goodman's body was carried in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car. Yes, unless, of course, you have another explanation, Chief? Why else would you have asked Mr. Edgeworth to transport evidence from a closed case? Oh, boy. There's only one plausible explanation. To transport the body to your accomplice, Miss Lana Skye. Oh, shit, dude. Order, what's going on here? There's no room for rebuttal to the defense's outrageous accusation. Can you please not take sides right now? I know you want to, like this guy for whatever reason, like whatever bootlicking genetics you have, but please. Stop. Oh, is there no rebuttal? No, there's no rebuttal because I'm right and he's wrong. Think back to the photograph Ms. Starr took at the prosecutor's office. This was not a photo of the body being stuffed in the trunk to be taken away. It was exactly the opposite. It's a photo of the body being taken from the trunk. I believe your time's up. Sorry, Righto, but I'm having lunch with the District Attorney General after this. We have to get going if we're going to make it in time for the early bird special. Alright, old man. You can't just fucking do that. You can't be like, I'm leaving because I have lunch. Like, the laws of this land are insane. The right to refuse to testify. I'm invoking that right now. That is not a right to be casually invoked. I have lunch at 3 p.m. I can leave now, yeah. Certain risks to be considered. Yeah, this guy sucks. Fuck this guy. He's gonna run away after all this like a little baby-back bitch. I stabbed old Goodman. That's what you're saying, right? But if you had any conclusive evidence, you would have presented it by now. You think I had Lana dispose of the body? If so, then show your proof and get it over with. I'll say it again, Mr. Wright. Damon Gant is the current chief of police. This court will not take accusations lightly. Do you have any concrete proof? Proof that he murdered Detective Goodman and made Miss Sky dispose of his body? Do we have evidence? Yeah, I got your evidence right here, Punch. I really don't know. Here, I'm gonna save. Because I feel like... I'm gonna say no, not yet. And then they might just let him go, though. It's no use showing evidence I'm not even sure of myself. No, Your Honor, at present I have no conclusive evidence. See, G? Yeah, just two old white dudes in a pod, huh? This court is forced to penalize you for your allegations against the chief. What? Here's a tip, never gamble what you can't afford to lose. Lady Luck was on my side, I'll leave the rest to you. What the fuck? You're just gonna punish me for trying to... You can't just do that. Okay, well... I guess, this is an affront to a senior officer in our nation's law enforcement agency. Alright, get over yourself. Lady Luck, Maybe we should have a word with her. Oh, shit. There's one lady who knows the real truth behind this trial. Oh, is it our girl? We haven't had the honor of hearing... Oh, wait, who is it? Hearing her testimony. Another witness. In the absence of conclusive evidence, the only other method of proof is testimony. There's still someone else, one more witness who can answer all the questions raised in this trial. Someone right in this very room. The defense is the one calling the witnesses today. Ah, shit. I guess it's just Lana, right? She was in the underground parking lot at 5:15 p.m. on February 21. Her task to dispose of the victim's body in accordance with a certain someone's orders. The prosecution has no objections, Your Honor. Good. We're a team now. Very well, the court will now take its final recess for the day. In 15 minutes, we'll reconvene. Jeez. Call Emma to the stand and just wait for her to wake up. Oh, you're back. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't think you need me to tell this, but if you accept Mr. Wright's claims, there will be terrible consequences. You can't just fucking say that, dude. It's literally, he's literally threatening retaliation. Your sister will be found guilty for Neil Marshall's murder. Of course you'd never support such outrageous claims anyway, right? Just something to think about. Alright then, I've got a lunch date to meet. Dude, fuck that guy. Alright. Alright, now what? Oh, he looks stressed. Looks like we managed to stay in the game, thanks to your help, Edgeworth. That chief, he's something else, huh, pals? I'm not a detective anymore. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh, don't worry, I've already decided where to work now. At your office! Oh, hell yeah! I'll take the place of that top-knotted girl you used to work with. He's literally intimidating a witness, you're right. He's genuinely intimidating a witness. Like, hey, if you were to go talk about that right now, some bad things would happen to your sister, just saying. They only got one murder charge in this world, I guess. Involuntary or being a minor, just doesn't matter. Yeah. That's it, that's all. And but the judge even said, he was like, I wouldn't use the word murder. So, like, what the fuck? This is unbelievable. Still, looks like we're all out of moves now. Chief Gant's done it again. How's he always getting the upper hand? It's not fair. He has the right to refuse to testify. Yeah, that's kind of insane. Why would they do that? Why is that even allowed? But Chief, that is not a right to be casually invoked. Certain risks to be considered. Okay, what risks? Simple. If the Chief refuses to testify, the opposite also holds true. He forfeits his right to say anything, too. Hey, she woke up! Hey, we thought you were dead! Yeah, when I came to, I was in the medical office. I've been listening to the trial from the gallery. Emma, I'm so sorry for what I said before. No, don't be. It was the truth. You know, it's funny. I almost feel somehow relieved. Yeah, now I finally know what really happened. To think that all this time my sister was being blackmailed by that terrible man. And she did it all just to protect me. Ever since her appointment as chief prosecutor, everyone who knew her said she changed. Perhaps it was easier that way for her. What do you think I mean? To follow Chief Gant's orders, she must have shut herself up deep inside. Forced herself to do anything and everything the Chief told her to do. Must be why she came so cold. It's all my fault. It's all because I murdered Mr. Marshall. Don't go blaming yourself now. If you want to blame anyone, blame society, pal. This guy has the right idea. Chief Gant may be able to fool everyone else with his forgery, but he can't fool my memory. I remember now. I knocked Mr. Marshall. I see. Well, I'd better get back. It's time for the final act. Emma, why don't you wait here? No, I'm going with you. I want to be there when Lana tells the truth. Let's go! Yeah, I'm fucking ready, dude. To be continued again? How much more time is there in this game? How much more time you think we got? Should we just stick to it tonight? Think we should just finish it out? Ow. I think we can finish it. I mean, you know. February 25th, District Court, Courtroom 9. That's just stuck in my head perpetually now. Now then, let's go. Lana Skye, take the stand. Ms. Lana Skye, you're the chief prosecutor. I'm sure you're quite aware of what is required of you. You already know everything. You know all that I've done in these past 2 years. Please provide the court with your testimony. You're under oath. We want to hear the truth. No matter what happens, I'll always be your sister. Aw, Munchkin. Now then, testimony. Tell us about your relationship with Chief Gant. Okay. Do. Gant and the fabrication. Worked alongside Gant for years. There's no truth to this blackmail theory. I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. When I found Prosecutor Marshall's body, I rearranged the crime scene. He does need to get better control over this courtroom. He doesn't know what he's doing, like, at all, for sure. My only motivation was to get Dark convicted. It had nothing to do with Emma. Hi. Sure about this? Your Honor, I'm confessing to a capital offense. Of course I'm sure. That doesn't mean shit. We already established that. Means Chief Gant has nothing to do with it. Oh, okay, then I guess we're done here. Mr. Wright, you've got to help her. She's sacrificing herself because of me. She's not. I know my own sister. Whenever she speaks stiffly like that, she's hiding something inside. Deep down, she's really screaming in agony. Okay. Hey, stop licking the blanket. Hi. All right. If this judge had better control over his courtroom, maybe it wouldn't be such fucking chaos constantly. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Rearrange the crime scene. Sure didn't do this to protect Emma. Emma didn't do it. Okay. She's lying! She did it so I wouldn't be blamed for what happened. In any case, as a prosecutor, what I've done is unpardonable. There's nothing I can do to make up for my actions. No way she could have done it alone. Gotta get her to talk more. I'll just press her on everything, dude. How many years? Ever since I made senior detective? So, 5 years. Legendary partners, sure. Must have been good coming from the same school as Mia. Damon Gant was a respectable detective. Just get her to keep talking, man. still don't get it, do you, Mr. Wright? Any testimony you cannot present in court is as useless as idle gossip. I hate when she does that, when she turns around. It's so rude. I stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. And I fabricated the evidence 2 years ago all by myself. Joe Dark was a serial killer. My sister almost became his last victim that day. I didn't want that incident to ruin her life. What she did was justifiable self-defense. She wouldn't have been charged with anything. That's not the point. She was traumatized that day, all because of that creep. That's why I couldn't forgive him. So that's why you fabricated the evidence. You say you did this all by yourself. Would you mind telling us what you found when you arrived at the crime scene? Seems I was the first person to discover the scene. The broken prosecutor award knife was stuck in the victim's body. Well, that doesn't seem right, right? That wasn't how he was killed. That's only a situation you dreamed was possible. Okay. Reality is, it wasn't my sister who took the prosecutor's life. Fantasize all you want, Mr. Wright, but I'll never change the statement. Prosecutor Marshall was wound up being killed by Dark. Something like that. If so, what happened to the other murder weapon? Dark was carrying a switchblade knife. That was lying on the floor a little distance away. It's probably knocked away in the struggle. That's just not true. We found it in his body. What? Okay. You planted it and then you moved the body, but why? Why would you do that? You've always had a good head on your shoulders. Why'd you do that? Come on now, Mr. Wright. Even you should be able to figure it out. That's not how testimony works. Is by just implying things. You need to say things. Prosecutor Marshall's broken knife was the murder weapon, right? Yes, and leaving it at that point might point the blame away from Dark. I felt the most effective way to get him convicted would be by having the tip of the knife found inside the victim's body. Rearrange the crime scene, sure you didn't do this. Keep. Right, okay, we already did that. Alright, it's one of the new things we got her to say. I don't know what to say here. Ow, I just got a really sharp pain in my back. Oh my god, am I dying? Oh my god. Another motivation was a dark conviction, had nothing to do with Emma. I don't know. I'm just gonna start guessing. Just the knife? I don't know. I'll just say the knife. No, that wasn't it. Okay. Dude, I have no idea. Did I just say it to this one or to this one? I don't know which one I presented the evidence to. Oh, this isn't it either. You guys have any ideas? I have no idea. If she was just gonna tell Emma what to- oh, because she was asking her to hide it. There's something new with this. Dude, I have no idea. Then move the body? Did I press this statement yet? I thought I did. I'll do it again. Let me see.